Good morning. Hey now, PSW staff, clients, and friends joining us. Thank you for tuning in. This is Thursday's class, and gosh, we're already done with another week. These weeks fly by. Time flies when you're having fun. Even when you're not having fun, time flies. Yesterday we looked at Lieber and Stoller, the great songwriting duo partnership that launched Elvis and the Drifters and Peggy Lee, a lot of people, and that was very cool. Then we looked at Schubert, right? The great Austrian songwriter, composer, songwriter. And then tomorrow we're going to see your results for Raging Bull, which are fantastic. I can't wait to share those with you. So, I like to do these kind of LA weekly tours. We need to be around, aware of our surroundings as artists, and we'll take it real easy. I mean, let's just be cool and take it easy and just relax and enjoy the city that you love, I love, Lloyd loves, John loves, Bonnie. I mean, I could go on and on. The city that we all love. And let's go and look at City Hall. So Paris has, the Eiffel Tower, big deal. New York has Empire State Building, okay, big deal. We have City Hall, which is very iconic, and the smallest building, but of course it was once the tallest building in California up until 1964, and it's really pretty. It's interesting that it stands kind of away from all the other taller buildings, but opened in 1928. They started construction, maybe around 1925. And what's happening in our world in 1928? Penicillin, Alexander Fleming, and introduces the age of antibiotics, which is huge. Oh my gosh, thank God for that. Still saves millions of lives. What else? Amelia Earhart becomes the first woman to fly solo across the Atlantic. And Mickey Mouse comes out, and Steamboat Willie. That's 1928. Of course, there's tons more, but I mean, just the timeline of aircraft, technology, movies. Disney's going to take over the world, and science and technology is booming. Let's look at a little timeline. This is what I've put together for us. These are places that we've looked at. Just to see. So 1928, same year the Dunbar Hotel opens. We talked about Central Avenue Jazz with that. But I mean, look how early the Hollywood sign was really erected earlier in 1923. I guess because it was just temporary, right? They wanted real estate. That's why they put the sign up there. Remember, if we remember that. We talked about the Ambassador Hotel. Look how early that one was. I mean, that must have been before downtown was kind of established. So I just kind of put that out there because this is what's happening in the 10-year period, the decade period from the 21 to 31 of the founding of our city, of architecture and culture. So just thought I'd put that up there. Completed in 1928, and it's the center of the government of our government in Los Angeles, and that's where the mayor's office is. It's located in the Civic Center of downtown Los Angeles. Main, Temple, First, and Spring Streets, right around there, which is where the heart of LA was founded, and going all the way back to the 1880s. To the architects, John Parkinson, John C. Austin, and Albert C. Martin Sr. were the people that did the designs, and the City Hall sits at 200 North Spring. So that's the address. I think you can make appointments to go up there and see the observation deck, which is really cool. I want to do that after researching this class. I want to do that. So 453 feet high, and they call it neoclassical architecture, but it's kind of Art Deco, I think. And we've talked about Art Deco, bold geometric shapes, decadent detail. This is started kind of in France after World War I. very cool style. I mean, a lot of LA has Art Deco stuff. We've looked at the Wiltern and those places. Has 32 floors in City Hall, and it's kind of cool because the top, the concrete in the tower, it has sand. It's filled with sand of California's 58 counties and water from its 21 historical missions. So that's kind of cool that it contains the sand and water up there from all of California. And like I said, yeah, it was the tallest building in California up until 1964. They had rules about height in the early 20th century in California about, they didn't want anything too high. But then when you think about it, it needs to be different than residential. I mean, you need some sort of height to show this is where important things happen. So it doesn't get mistaken for a house or something like that. I don't know. I was just thinking that. But yeah, the mayor of Los Angeles is his office is 300, and they every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10. I don't know how long the tradition has been going on, but they have a meeting about that. So it's just a cool symbolic building. I pass by it almost every day, and I look up and kind of wanted to just share with you a little bit and also find out a little info about our history of this 1928 building. Beautiful building, and I like that they choose different colors, for, different things, whether it's gay pride or, healthcare workers. It's cool that they do that, or the Lakers, winning. Hopefully we'll have blue with the Dodgers, but, this isn't a sports class. So, okay, just wanted to kind of do a simple little easy City Hall class. And tomorrow's going to be very exciting. Can't wait to share that with you. Love you. See you tomorrow.